What's going on, guys? Welcome to a different type of video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little video game review on WWE 2k16. Now, for those of you that know me, I am a huge wrestling fan, so WWE video games always close to the heart. And for those of you that may be on the Madden side of the subscribers, you don't have to watch this video. I appreciate it if you do, and if you're a wrestling fan, hey, maybe you'll enjoy it that much more. So here we go, guys. Just going to give you my thoughts and opinions on the game as a whole. We're going to cover a little bit of everything, and along the way I'm going to give you a little bit of input on just some different things that maybe they could change, or just stuff that I'm enjoying, and maybe give you guys a little bit of knowledge of some stuff that's in WWE 2k16 this year. I'm not quite sure what you're going to see on the background of this. I may mix it up with some matches and just some different moments within the game. Maybe mix it up a little bit to kind of go along with what I'm saying, if I can provide that type of footage. I know the game has just released, and I'm trying to give a review pretty quick on just what I've played to date. So here we go, guys. Something pretty interesting about the game this year is that this is the largest roster that WWE video games have ever had. They have more than 120 unique playable characters, and they're ranging all the way from, the WWE superstars and the divas, all the way to the awesome Hall of Famers. This game also features the up-and-coming superstars of NXT, so that's pretty sweet as well. You have a little bit of everything to choose from as far as who you would like to play as, who your opponents are going to be, so on and so forth. Your managers as well. Now, one of these playable characters is the WWE Hall of Famer Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. Now, you had to pre-order the game to unlock the two playable Terminator characters, but they are available if you did put your pre-order in. Next, I would like to talk about the 2K Showcase. Now, what this is it's basically a story-based mode that allows you to play and reenact WWE history. I mean, if you're a big fan of the company, who wouldn't want to do something like that, right? So, this year we do this by playing as WWE 2k16 cover superstar Stone Cold Steve Austin on his rise to the WWE Hall of Famer that we have all come to know and love as the Texas Rattlesnake. Pretty sweet if you ask me. By far one of the most popular and epic WWE superstars and characters that the company has ever seen. So, by simply progressing through the 2K Showcase and this mode, you're going to unlock many different items, such as arenas, more of the WWE superstars, which again are part of the largest roster ever this year, and you're going to unlock many more items and different attires. Something that I love about this is what they have done with the promos, creating them in the game as they previously happened in real life, or very similar to what actually went down. This actually helps to make us as the player think that we are right there inserted to all of the different phases of Stone Cold's legendary career, and this is what the 2K Showcase has to offer. So another popular game mode that 2K has in various games is My Career. So, this is perhaps one of the best new features this year, is that your created character in My Career has their own voice. And, speaking of created characters, WWE 2K16 features the greatest create a feature character that the game has ever seen. There's just so much stuff. The creation tool is so smooth. It's really, really enjoyable. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. It's been really fun. With all of the creation things that they've added to this game, it just seems like the possibilities are endless. But, the ultimate goal of My Career is to start as a rookie. You basically come up from nothing, just like all of the superstars do when they begin working in the company. And what you're going to do is you're going to eventually work your way into NXT and then to the main roster on WWE. And what the main goal is, you possibly want to land yourself in the WWE Hall of Fame. Which superstar or employee doesn't want to do that? That's everyone's goal when they get hired in WWE. So you can actually accomplish that through the My Career game mode, and the players can also conduct personality-driven interviews, interfere with rivals, and also form tag teams or create alliances on the way to defining their legendary careers. You know, with the player having their own voice with the created character is a very nice new feature that my career really needed, and it's going to be very enjoyable. And because of this, my career is going to flow a lot more smoothly, and I believe everyone's going to enjoy the outcome because of that. So I briefly talked about the creation tool, and next I would like to speak about their creation suite. So basically what WWE 2k16 does is they use parts of last year's foundation, and they're going to build off of that this year. What their goal is to basically, you know, deepen the player's arsenal with new feature options, including create a diva, create a championship, create an arena, and you can also create a show. Now with create a championship, not only can you guys customize your very own WWE championship belt, but you can also modify the strap area of a existing WWE Championship belt. The possibilities are endless there, and I think that's a pretty cool addition that they have added. So, you know, I spoke about creating a show, and when you create a show this year in the game, you can make various settings in basically any arena, and you can create a show just for you how you would like it. You can use your created show for matches in play and WWE Universe, and publicize it to the world in the WWE community creation so that everyone online can see what you have made. So let your imagination run wild through the creation suite in WWE 2k16 and maybe upload some community creations. That way everyone can enjoy what you have made. So I said you can use your created show in the WWE Universe game mode, and that's what I would like to talk about next. The WWE Universe mode is something we've had for a while now, but what this does is it allows you to play through a calendar type style of WWE events as well as matches, and it sort of gives you the feel of what it's like to live life as a WWE superstar. This year the game makes core improvements to the stories, rivals, and match card selections, and even for the first time, superstars can be assigned to multiple shows, enabling players to have a broader experience in the game mode. Any type of creations that you guys make within the creation suite can be brought into WWE Universe mode to make your experience that much better. Just like I touched upon a while ago, they have basically just an unlimited range of things that you can do within this game, and I believe that's one of the features that's going to make it so much fun to play. Now I'm not going to talk too much about the online play because I really haven't had a chance to jump into that myself and experience it fully, but I will say, of course, you guys know that you can play this game online with your friends or random people in general. You know, the game provides users with multiple ways to play this game online with the WWE community, and you know, one of the things that this includes is an improved matchmaking system, something that a lot of us wanted from previous WWE online experiences. But there is one thing that I'm worried about when it comes to online play, and I'm really interested in jumping into it and seeing exactly how the kick out attempts from pins will be. You know, especially if you experience lagging, it seems like it's almost impossible to kick out online, especially if the opponent has a little bit of lag on their end, or if you're experiencing some on your end. It's pretty much just whoever goes for a pin first is going to win the match, and that is something that is really frowned upon by a lot of people. So hopefully that's not a big issue this year, but again, I can't wait to play. That way I can find out for myself. Now while I'm talking about the game itself, the gameplay, this game features a new reversal system, and you know, basically it's been reimagined, and it completely changes your strategy in my honest opinion, because each superstar has a limited number of reversals that he or she can perform, and they're going to recharge over time, meaning players might not want to simply try and reverse every single attack, just like you may have done in previous WWE 2K video games. And this is going to vary for each and every person because we're all different and we all play the game in a variety of ways. So you're just going to have to experience this yourself and see what the best way to play for you is going to be. Now in addition, WWE 2k16 introduces major and minor reversals for select moves. You know, minor reversals, they're easier to perform, and they only require a single reversal stock, where the major reversals are more challenging to perform. However, they yield a much greater reward than damage, so that's something to think about. And the successful major reversals, they're going to weaken the opponent in various ways and provide you with a new way to swing the momentum of the match in one's favor. So there you guys have the reversals that they have introduced. You know, just some new things that they've thrown in there. And I previously talked about the pinning system. I want to touch up on this again. This is what I mentioned with the online play, but this is just the pin system in general. You know, they've added a new pin system, and it starts with an entirely new pin minigame, and it offers a variety of new pin variations and reactions. So basically, for a more realistic feel to the game, if the opponent kicks out, a superstar may react to the near pinfall and gesture to the referee out of frustration. So, you know, the kickout meter itself has never been perfect in these wrestling video games, and this is something that I hope to see them improve on in the future. I do miss the old school days, and I have to say this, I miss the old school days of just hitting and spamming all of the buttons as fast as possible to attempt a kick out. And it seemed like, you know, the faster you push the buttons, the more you were trying to kick out, especially if you have been dealt with some finishers. And it seemed like the faster you pushed the buttons, the more intense the match was, and it seemed like you would always kick out right there at a split, just a fraction of a second before 3. But that's what I would like to see. You know, maybe we'll see something like that make its way back into the wrestling games at some point. But for now, you know, I guess it is nice to see them experimenting with new ways to go about kicking out. And who knows, maybe somewhere down the line here in a couple years, we're actually going to have a perfect system for the kickout meter and just a way to enjoy it in general, I guess you could say. WWE 2k16 also features dynamic entrances. You know, with the improved presentation flow for matches, the players are now able to take control of their superstars during the entrances, and we also have the option to attack our opponents before the match even starts. You know, this is something that we do see from time to time in WWE on television outside of video games. So it makes you wonder, you know, like, why must we wait for the bell to ring in WWE 2k16? You, the player, can decide when you're ready for the action with this brand new feature in the game to take control and basically just attack your opponent whenever you want to before the match starts. I think that's a pretty sweet addition to this game. Another new feature that is very hard to miss, especially if you play this game with the volume up, something that you're not going to miss is the brand new commentary team, featuring 3 commentators for the first time ever in video game form. That's right, guys, we've seen it on television, and now it has made its way into WWE 2k16. We have 3 commentators for the first time ever with John Bradshaw Layfield. So we got JBL, and he's going to team up to join the commentary veterans Michael Cole and WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. Also, brand new commentary has been recorded for this game to ensure the authentic interactions among the record-breaking commentary crew. So, you know, for years and years, if you are a hardcore wrestling fan and have been playing the video games, you have been hearing basically the same recordings of the commentaries, just rehashed a little bit, or, you know, maybe touched upon here and there. But for the most part, some of the commentary has been repetitive for a very long time, but with the addition of 3 commentators in WWE 2k16, this offers a very good opportunity for them to change up the commentating game and offer something fresh in terms of what we're all hearing commentary wise while we're playing through the matches and enjoying the game ourselves. Seems like I've just been talking and talking during this review. Like, I don't even know how long I've been recording now, but I'm going to go ahead and just try to wrap it up because I have a feeling once I edit this down, it's probably going to be a little bit lengthy, and I do apologize, but there again, guys, I just wanted to touch up on a little bit of everything that WWE 2k16 has to offer and give you guys just a little bit of a review from my end, and maybe you guys can give me some input yourself. So I'm just going to go ahead and end with this. You know, overall, I am enjoying the game. You know, I always have fun playing wrestling video games, And what I'm looking forward to is playing it a lot more and jumping back into the 2K Showcase game mode and unlocking everything, as I did state earlier. And I'm also ready to jump into some online matches with my friends that also have this game, just for a fun time overall. I mean, you know, if you got some wrestling buddies, hop in some online matches. You're always going to have a good time as long as you're not experiencing any lag there. But would I recommend this game for you guys? Definitely. I would really try this game out, you know, especially if you are a fan of wrestling. You can't go wrong with WWE 2k16 and their endless fantasy matchups with the largest roster of all time. So that right there is just absolutely insane. So many superstars and divas that you can play with. You know, all the creations, the game modes, the story modes, the online, the career, just everything about this game, guys. Let me know if you have played WWE 2k16 and your thoughts and opinions. Maybe a little mini review from you guys yourself if there's something I didn't touch upon, or if there's something I did and you guys maybe want to give a little bit of a different input there. But hopefully you did enjoy this somewhat lengthy review of WWE 2k16, and maybe it's going to influence you guys to play the game. Maybe you're not a fan. That's okay. I just thought I would give my feedback. So there you guys have it. And as always, I will ask that if you guys enjoyed the video, to go ahead and shatter the like button and subscribe for more. So until next time, guys, roll tide.